Okay. NFS. So what is NFS? What does that mean? Actually, network file system. Normal file system is in our the systems that is in our local system file system. Okay, network file system. It's a normal file systems having ext3, ext4. Okay, if it is Windows, it is VFAT, then NTFS. All other different file systems. Okay, network file system is a process which will help you. It's a protocol you can call. Okay, which will help you to mount a remote file system to a local system. Okay, suppose there is an entity over here. This is a server 1, and we have a location over here. Okay, and we have to share. Sharing, it's not better not to share. It's just like mounting it into our local box. Okay, for example, /backup. We are mounting it into /backup. We call like that. If you are able to mount a remote location to your local, then that system is known as network file system. Okay. So for that purpose, you need some utilities that need to be installed on the server. So you can install it by, I'll log into the server. Log into the server. Then check if his NFS is there or not. You can type NFS stat. Nothing is there. No file or directory. No client status. Okay. So you need to install install NFS. What all things are there in NFS star? So NFS ACL tools are there. Export of them. These are the two things that you need to install. Okay. Okay. So install NFS star. So there will be a file called /etc export fs or export.vi /etc exports. So this file is the main configuration of NFS where you define the mount points. So this server is an NFS server where you are making it as a remote file system which can be mounted in different servers. Getting the point? Okay. So NFS is actually a protocol. It's a TCP protocol. Okay. So how do you know it's a TCP protocol? You just check netstack minus NTPL, in which the 111 will be running. 111. This 111 is a port for RPC, remote procedure call. Okay, so it works with the TCP connections, remote procedure call. NFS works with that. Okay. Okay, now see. So you need to install NFS like this, NFS star that will do. We will install everything that you require. Next is we will figure out one location which should be given for mounting. It should be shared for all. So for example, /opt is one location, and I created a folder called backup. Okay, cd backup, and here is our files or some repository files. For example, cp distribution.zip you take some touch ABC file. File 1, file 2, and file. Okay. See if NFS utils are installed or not. NFS, how to check RPM-QA 5 grep NFS. So it will give you NFS utils, NFS ACL lamps, results. So in NFS RPM-QA, query all. Okay. So what I will do, now your NFS server is ready. Check if it's NFS started or not. Init.d, there will be NFS or NFSD depending upon your server. And check the status if it is running or not. So it is stopped actually. So once you started your NFS, see RP6 status, IMD1, Mount D, Quotas D, Services D. These are the different services, related services of NFS. This is mainly two things should be there, at least this one. Mount D or Quota D, Service D, if it is not there, let it be like that. But whenever you install net NFS utils, these all utils will be installed by default. Okay. So this is the RPC daemon, and this is the NFS daemon. Daemon or daemon, what you call. Mount D will help you to help in mounting, creating the exports. Okay. Now we have a file called /etc exports. Here we will write that location. Which location we have created? /opt backup. And now give the permission to whom you want. For example, I am giving permission to what is my IP of the server. We'll give them that range. If config 172.1. So we can give CIDR also. Okay, so I will create this and give like this 0.0/16. So what does it mean? And next parameter is how to mount the system. How to mount? R means read only. RW means read and write. Okay, so first of all, we will add it as read only mode. Okay, these are the steps also I have to set up this one. So first one, installation of NFS, then updating this export file, then export FS. You need to export FS -R. You are restarting export FS. No option for /opt suggest 16 sync to avoid warning. What is the suggestion? Okay, fine. No host name given with /opt backup. That's all fine. That's all fine. Should not be a problem. To avoid, we'll do one thing. We'll remove that RO first, then we will add it. The suggestion sync. Sync normally will not give. By default, it should sync. The NFS means it's a instant syncing. Okay, instant syncs. Whenever you update some files in the export FS, it will be available for all, whoever it mounts. Okay, so that went off anyway. Then try to restart your NFS. Init.d NFS restart. Okay, shutting down, starting. Okay. Now what? If you want to know what all are the files that is mounted. So you can use show mount. Show mount. Okay. Show mount minus A. Minus C. Yeah, minus E will do. Okay. So it is allowing 172.31.0.0.16 and /opt backup. Right? So what I will do, I will
at 172.31 is IP range.
IP range. Okay, you can give for all also. You can give for all also. So what I will do, I will create, or otherwise I will try. Mount command is there. Sorry, mount is there. Yeah, mount is there. I will try to mount with this public IP or private IP. This is actually private IP. Okay. So what is a public IP? I have a create the. This is easy to instance. Okay. I'm making one Amazon instance as a NFS server. That's it. I will take one more server. Hope it will be there in the same range. Yes. I will log in from here.
Means that only that IP range system will access the.
Exactly. Right. Exactly. That is a permission. If you don't give it, it will not work. Either you need to give for all or you need to give for the range. For all means 0.0.0./8 is enough or 24 or /0. That is also fine. Now I will try to mount it. How to mount? Mount command we already took, right? Mount. How to mount? Mount minus T NFS. Give the IP address of this one. This one. Which IP address was here? You need to connect to this one. Okay. See, there is one OPT. When you type it, their OPT was created. In if config. So mounts is already created. Okay. And what is the location? /opt and backup. This is compulsory. Okay. And where to mount it? I am mounting it at /mnt. It's waiting. Either it should connect or it should not connect. Two things happen. As you will give it to all.
Why do you mount actually already file system allocated by default?
I think
Like mount, we are mounting it.
See, these are two different servers. This is one server where I have configured NFS server. I am mounting it into a different server. So this will not work. Why? Because the port 111 is not enabled. When you mount using -T and NTFS, it will try to connect to that 111 port using that this IP address. So it is not working right now. So we'll try that first. Okay, we will allow that. I will allow it in the firewall. Inbound. Any netstat minus not here. Netstat minus MTPL. This should be allowed. In this server, the firewall should be allowed. Okay. 111 for RPC. Right script NFS. Nothing is there. RPC check. RPC. Yes, many other. You can either start with 875 or you can start with the 111. So main is 111. We will open 111. Add rule TCP connect. Custom for anywhere. Save. Okay. You can one more confirmation that you can telnet that too also. Telnet is there? No, it's not there. Install. This is a new server. Telnet another. Okay. Now telnet to that IP address and see if that 111 is working or not. One. This is your verification. If it is working, then it should work. Otherwise, it will not work. I'll wait for 2 minutes. NFS is 111. Okay, I'm using this one now. I think this will not connect with private IP. I will take flat public IPs. Whenever I start firewall, sorry, NFS, it will be enabled by default. You mean the server firewall?
No, yeah, in AWS. Like yesterday.
Yes, same. I did the same thing. Okay, so 111, it's not connecting. We'll do export of this again with the same port number of what public IP. -etc export as, instead of giving like this, let me give /0. Let me check if it is accessed.
Is it possible to give it all? I don't know, only 190. Particular item, only 190.
Yeah.
Only 190.
Possible. Show mounts and Z. Okay, fine. Export list as showing. Still, it is not taking that value. Why? Which was other port that is was using 875, right? For RPC. Because RPC is the only port that we need to open. All the big ports don't need to open because big ports are random ports which will use for transfer. Same thing. We'll open 875 also. Let me see. Edit. Not sure. 111. Anyway. So, okay. Now correct. Now try to mount it with the IP address should be public IP. Public IP. That's fine. It should take actually because we have enabled it in firewall, so it should work. Just connecting with triple one. Then what is the problem? 825. That's also
Instead of giving IP,
that's also possible. But IP will directly connect. It should not have any issue. See if one more thing is there. Map service port map. Port map is not there. So slow. Install port map. I'm trying it. Sometimes it works with port map. Port map is already, see, port map is there. RPC bind only. It's there. Sure.
There is issue OPT slash something switching.
Syncing, na? That is also fine. It should give the error here if it is not mounting with any problem. Okay. Let me see control slash SMTP. Nothing is there. Once you type mounted, it will come here. Mount NFS also. Still connection is there. It won't connect. Strange. You have a CentOS server?
Yeah.
Okay, it's a bare server. It's not a cloud server, right? Virtual box, no? Okay, fine, no problem. Then give me that IP. I think it may be the problem with the cloud. I don't have time to troubleshoot this one.
Like local IP, right?
Yeah, local IP. I will log into that and will configure NFS there.
What time we do? Yeah.
One second. SSH, what is the name?
Root.
Root only. Okay.
What time we do?
168 dot
231 dot
231 dot 139. Start SSH.
I already confirmed.
Did that? Then why it is not connecting? You are connected to which LAN?
Present.
Besant, na? Also in Besant. So it's a problem with my system. Telnet. Oh, sorry. That's fine, but I should connect from here then. No port number change, right?
I do send the code to my base machine. So it's not
Means?
I actually I already took SSH. The base machine, the one virtual machine. I took SSH.
Okay. Because the LAN is connected to 122.1, right? 122.1. Still it is not connected. Something strange. Why? So slow.
That machine private is 170, but 131.
But this is 172. That is internal AWS library. We cannot use that one actually. Even if it is blank, it should come fast. I'm not able to connect to your system also.
Will it connect like that, like from AWS to?
No, I'm not connecting from AWS. This is my Mac machine. Okay. Okay. Will your system connect here? Wait. Before that.
Yesterday it was connecting. I connected to.
Okay. So we'll create one exports mkdir /opt. Oh, you have already backup one. That's fine. Backup one ls. Two files are there. Okay. Root by root. We need to change the permission. Actually, the permission should be no group and no group. NFS will have a separate group. NFS is the user /etc password wd. So NFS nobody is the user file system. So you need to give this to your backup. Okay, recursively. Should be like this. Why? Because it will try to log in with NFS user with the connection port. Now, okay, now we use /etc exports. Nothing has been written. We will write /opt backup to whom all you are giving 192.168.0.0/24. Okay, and what all the splash account you need to add it, add that one. That's arrow mounts. Okay. So how do you mount is what it defines. So rewritable options. Now export fs minus r. So what is the problem? It's not backup, it's backup one. Which is one. Read on. What is the purpose? /etc expose. Why it is read only? I'll remove this. Don't open it from your end. Okay. It's backup one. Copy. Export fs minus r. Done. Now restart NFS service. Net.d NFS. NFS is not there. Install NFS. NFS utils is already installed. So we can use start NFS. System CTL start NFS. Done. Now check netstat minus NTPL. 111 should be listening. Okay. Export of is done. Okay. So now I will try to mount it to my local. Okay. So I have a file called /mnt folder. I will try to mount it here. Okay. So how to mount? Mount. What is the IP? 192.168.0.15. :opt/backup1. That's it. And to mount point MNT. L-F. See the logs. Where is the problem? Overlog messages. It should come there itself. No app configured. Something else came here. Can't mount backup file from because connection refused. Connection refused means service is not running. Okay. RPC bind. System CTL. RPC bind. Done. Right, everything is correct. System CTL, RPC bind. Restart. NFS. Restart. SMTP 5 grep 857. No, so 875. Not there. 111. Not there. Sorry. That's should not be a problem. Still connection refused. Again, we will take exports. Now you are getting something that error. No problem. Use 8. Export FS. Manager. Onto MNT connection refused. Let me see what is the problem with that. So for NFS, two processes. One is RPC bind, one is NFS. These services must be run in NFS. And how to add it? You should add it in ETC exports. Okay, this is the type. You need to give IP address instead of star actually. IP address of range of IP addresses with CIDR format. Okay, and this U means it's RW. And this is syncing means so always non-syncs. So no root squash. What is squash? Squash is whenever you SSH to a server, you will get some messages like date, time, your Amazon, all those stuff. Don't print that one. Okay, just mount it out. That's the given the no root squash. So it will not mount for prompt for anything. So you should be good with this one. Once you do this, always do export FS. Okay, export FS minus R, restart. Then restart NFS. Export FS minus R will give all, it will update the /etc exports. Okay. And it will show in show mounts. So whenever you do any change in export FS, it should, if you want to reflect it, you should run export FS. Otherwise it won't reflect. That we show that. VI not working. We just okay. Lost actually. Okay. Because you were idle. We were idle. That's why that connection lost. Okay. So if you type any change in exports, suppose I change this backup folder from backup 1 to backup 2. I don't want this one. It is not a single line, you can add multiple lines also in exports. Anything you can export. Share folder. This was share folders. Now, instead of running export FS, I just check show mounts minus E. What is the output? Backup 1. So it was not updated. Export FS minus R. Okay. Even though it is no such directory, you can create that MKFS, MKDAR. I'm just giving an example. Okay. See now after export FS, it took the data from ETC exports. Export FS minus R. Now you show mounts, it is there. Backup. So always bear in mind, some NFS is not working means you need to troubleshoot like this. Okay. Somebody may ask you questions also in interviews also. So which is the, you don't ask you, how do you set up NFS? What is the base of NFS? So you know the base of NFS is RPC bind. RPC bind means remote procedure called binding. So they work with a port number 111. So that should be opened in the server. Okay, client will connect to that port number. And your export mount, the sharing folder must be listed in /etc exports and restart RPC bind and NFS. Done. Okay, now we'll see SMTP. Simple mail transfer protocol. So SMTP, what SMTP is? How does this works? How SMTP works? See, SMTP is a protocol, right? Which listens to a port number 25. Okay, SMTP listens to, but it has some few protocol ideas. What it does actually, whenever you send a mail to somebody, I am sending a mail to, for example, shashank@gmail.com. What is happening? That is what that is a concept that you learn from SMTP. First of all, when you send a mail to shashank@gmail.com, what happens? It will first find the MX record of gmail.com. MX, I told you what is MX record? It's a mail server record of gmail.com. So first it will find the MX record, and from MX record I found that it is one.googlemail.com. One dot Google. It's sort of alias. Okay. When you search it, if you dig it here, you are not in the DNS class, right? Dig mx gmail.com. It will give you these errors. These are the mail servers with priority. So which is the top priority? 5, because that is the minimum value. So that is the top priority. So this uses any of the servers with the available servers. It connects to that server. But our client, when you send a mail from your local or any other systems or from Gmail itself, it will send, like, it will connect to the port number 25. Okay. And there is a handshake. Next process is the handshaking. First one is connection. Second one is handshaking. So what is handshaking? It will send a request, mail from. Mail from. Who I am sending? This is sender. I am sending. I am supposed to be vivek@gmail.com. RCPT2. Recipient. To whom? We are composing the mail. RCPT2 shashank@gmail.com. Once you give this one, it will give you a 200 OK. The server will give you an output. This is a status. If you are giving some 200 value, it means that your connection has been accepted by gmail.com and you will be able to send mail. Okay. Once this is done, next is the third process for composing your body. Okay. That is done by data. Data, subject, and give some subject, give something else, and you end with dot. Enter. It will send the mail. So that is the 3 steps of SMTP. SMTP protocol works with these methods. You know HTTP works with get and put, right? We tried that. Get, host, HTTPD. Remember? No. Troubleshooting. This one. Same. That is the protocol commands. So SMTP, these are the protocol commands. Mail from RCPT to data. Okay. We'll try that. Gmail is a mail server. Right? It accepts mails, it can send mail. So we will set up one mail server which can send and receive mails. So by default, RSCL will have send mail. Send mail is a default mail server. We can set it. Once this is done, we will. For that we need to have set up some small GUI. We need to set up for send mail. You will get send mail GUI. Okay, use it. You give the pointer to send mail. It will accept it. From there, you will be able to use it. You can set up your own mail servers. No. Company won't be using mail server, but some companies they have their own mail servers.
Yeah, because they are using third party.
Yeah, third party. Mostly third party. But the concept is that they are giving like that. Because where this will be used, see, there are many companies who use control panels. Okay, like cPanel, plus the directed, many control panels are there. There are companies who uses this one, hosting companies or something. So for them, they don't use a third party because that is costly. Huh? No, those are all proprietary. Okay, they are not using like that. Okay, so they cannot use Microsoft Exchange. That is also a costly one. They can use Google.com, but Google also requires money for their mail addresses. Okay, if you want your mail address, that's some money costing. Otherwise, you can get it free with Gmail.com. Okay, that is not the case. Company will set up with their own name. Okay, so Bezant means vivek@bezant.com. So Bezant is the domain. They will be having mail server for that one. So in order to set up a mail server for such domains, privately, locally, self-servers, we need to understand the mail server concepts. Okay, because for troubleshooting also it will be useful. So I try to send mail from my local to.
For receiving also we need a protocol.
Yeah. Yes. So receiving protocol is not SMTP. It is IMAP or POP. Okay. IMAP works with the port number 143. POP works with the port number 169. 169. So we need to install POP server as well as IMAP server. Okay. We have POP3D, IMAP-D. You can install it and use it. No problem. Okay. I will try to telnet email.com. It will work. Okay. Now our first one connection done. Next is handshaking. Before handshaking, you need to give hello. Hello, and we should wish that is the first step. Google.com. It will not wait for you. See, it is waiting for you. It should give some value. Okay, so instead of doing this one, we will do it in our server. It should give some value. Okay, after hello. We will install one mail server. We will install mail server called Postfix. Sendmail is also fine. Post is also fine. Concepts are different. Same. Postfix. Okay. Postfix. It's now you can start Postfix. Start. Started. So it should listen to port number 25. But please listen to localhost. It should not listen to localhost. It should listen to all. So there is a configuration file called postfix main.cf and check for listen or port number. Port. In protocol, all interfaces is localhost. This you should change. No need to buy it. Only understand. In SendMail or any other version also, the idea is same. So instead of localhost, I given all. Now restart. Now restart. Restart it. Now check the netstat. It's why? 1 second now. I got it. .d sendmail stop. Sendmail will be by default installed. Okay. Now postfix stop. This you understand. There is a command called alternatives. In Linux, there is a command called alternatives. Alternatives is to switch between services or switch between. If you have multiple Java version, Java 7, Java 8 versions, if you want to switch between them, you can use alternatives. So it's the same thing. Multiple mail servers are there. Sendmail is there, postfix is there. But we need to decide that which should we have to use alternatives. So alternatives minus config. Okay. SMTP. It will take SMTP. It will not take SMTP. Then it will what it will take. Mail. Java it will come like this. Okay. Let me check with what is the alternative name for MTA. MTA. What is the full form of MTA? Mail Transfer Agent. MTA. So it will give two things. So by default it is sendmail. So I will switch it to 2. Okay. Now if you check it for MTA, the plus will be here. Default is this one. Okay. System default is star. This is the switched one. Now you start postfix. This you remember, okay? This command's alternative is very useful. Init.d postfix start. Started. Now check the netstat. It is listening to all. Okay. Okay. Now we will use this server for sending mail. We'll try. See, connection refused. It didn't accept our connection. Okay. What is our server IP? Telnet. Which server I have installed? This is the server, and the server IP address is easy to server. You need to open the port also, 25. Okay. For each and everything, you need to open the port number. Firewall, because it works with the firewall 25. What is the port number? It's 25. Save it out. Anywhere I can save. Okay. Now telnet, what is IP address? Go to the IP address. This is IP address. It will be 25. So it's give like this. Okay. Okay. So it was taking some time. I will. You should get this one, local domain SMTP postfix. It will tell you that when you telnet it, it will tell you that what mail server it is using. Yeah, now came 220. So I told you we have 200. So they give 220 value. 200 range means it's a positive connection. Mail from. I'm sending mail to mail from mail. Connection force. What is the problem? IP sender first encounter means your receiver sender. It's not ambiguous. They found it at ambiguous. Because of the security feature enabled in postfix and sendmail, it will not allow you which is not existing. Okay. So we need to change the configuration again for postfix for sending mail. We'll try to do this from here. This is a mail server, right? So from this mail server, I'll try to send it mail to different one. So telnet localhost 25 SM. Now hello, give the value. It is waiting. Now it gave 250. Now give mail from gmail.com. In local you can do, but from outside you cannot do. That is the problem because somebody is trying to log into our server and sending mail to some other person. So we call that server as a relay server, open relay. That is a flaw. So nobody allows you open relay. Always closed relay. Closed relay means you can internally you can send to anybody. Okay, mail from it is accepted. Now RC. What is Shashank Gmail address? SRJ dot SHET at gmail.com. If it is accepting, we will see. Yes, it is accepted. Okay, data. Now we will do the subject. I'm giving something as text mail. This is the text mail. Okay. So once you compose something, you need to enter with dot. Enter. So you will get an ID, UID. You can click from here. See, the mail has been received for you. Now grab this ID in var log, postfix.log or mail log. Mail log. Yes, it is there. And from to, yes, status is sent. You should have received in spam. Because the sender is wrong, no? It's not original sender. Yeah, I spoofed it. So that process is called spoofing. Somebody can send mail like this. Anybody can. Got no? It is in spam. So Gmail detected it correctly with spam.
Be careful with this.
This messages. So that's kind. So there is one point, good point over there. Whenever you troubleshoot on mail, you see this is Gmail now. You can show like this. You know what? Here, there's some people show. Have you seen anything? Open it. So it will give you the details regarding who has sent delivered for 40 seconds. This is the complete mail header. Mail header means SMTP source. This is the source address, which type they have used encryption or encryption method they have. Now comes to the mail server. We may get gmail.com. You will get a DM marked equal to fail. Means that it's not a correct source. Okay. Again, received SPF. Then also it is fail. SPF is Sender Policy Framework. Sender Policy Framework. So it will give you SPF is actually a DNS one. You know TXT recording DNS. So we will set TXT recording DNS for that particular domain for our Gmail.com. Okay. So that will tell you that anything that's sending from this domain, authorize it. So in that case, what happens? The SPF will be pass. It is giving soft fail. When somebody has tried to use a software and send a mail. That is the reason why whenever the Gmail find this as SPF equal to false or soft fail, it will go directly into spam. So that is the reason. So you will give see it does not designate this one as a permitted sender. It was a server. This is our server IP. So you can get the IP address also from where it is sent. Okay. He has spoofed gmail.com and sent mail from this one. This is my public IP. Okay. So this is how you troubleshoot it for a particular message as a spam. When you troubleshoot for spam messages in mail service. Same thing. Now I will stop the postfix and try to do with the send mail. You will get something like postfix over there in that message. Show original. You got it? Postfix. Stop. Okay. So I will start send mail. So in send mail, the configuration is different. /etc send mail mail dot /etc mail sendmail.mc is there, sendmail.cf is there. Okay. Our tab is bigger actually. This is one configuration file. CF. And there is another. Sendmail have two configuration files. One is CF and one is MC. Okay. So any edit you make for Sendmail should be done in this file, MC file. Okay. Now check for our interfaces. You should listen to all. You should not listen to 127.0.0.1. You should listen to all. Proc mail, configure mail, ports, yeah. Domain options. Port SMTP and port number is 127. This is the reason why it is not. So instead of this one, give 0.0.0.0. Save it. Okay. There's a command called what is that? Sendmail itself is a mail server. You can send mail also. They can spoof it. This is a spoofed mail. What I will tell is a spoofed mail. Okay. They can send mail with all sort of things. Gmail can find it out. You can also find it out. There is a utility called a spam killer, spam finder. Utilities are there. You can install along with your postfix, along with your sendmail. It should detect the spam mails, because those are rules actually to find it out how whether this is spam or not. Okay. Okay. So there is a command called M4. It's not there. If not there, you need to install it. So what is this M4? M4 is for mail server services. Any configuration change you make in sendmail, it should be reflected in sendmail.cf. We have edited in sendmail.mc, right? There are two configuration files, CF and MC. I told you, you make only changes in MC. But when you start sendmail, it will take only CF. That is the concept. Only takes CF. It will. This is a double exam. Why this is there? So why sendmail uses two configurations? Okay, because sendmail works as a binary module. It cannot understand what is given in the textual format. So what is that? Textual format configuration is the MC. The other one is understandable by sendmail. So we need to convert our MC to the other one. Okay, so we will use M4 command. M4 and give /etc mail sendmail.mc, and it will give you some output. It will give you some output. No such like that. Right? Cannot open simple no such file. The user share sendmail is not there. Install sendmail star. Okay, so that is the reason. It's not installed correctly. If you have CF doc, everything should be installed. Now it should not give any problem. M4 is actually will give you C. This output will be gone. And this output should be forwarded to /etc mail and sendmail.cf. CF is the main one. So once you change it, you need to restart the. Now where sendmail is listening? NTPL 5 grep 25. No, it is not listening. It is listening to only localhost. We'll start it. Sendmail start. Okay, see, they are giving like postfix script starting the mail because we have defined in alternatives. So stop this. Stop sendmail. Stop postfix. Stop postfix. And go to alternatives. Minus config MTA. Okay, select one. Now it has been sendmail. Now again you start sendmail. Now it will not get any error. Now next step. Next step 25. Now it is listening to 25. Now if you do a telnet over here, previously it was giving SMTP postfix. Now enter. What it is giving? We wait for some time. Because of delay. All signature will be sent from by 25. See, send mail. Shall we try sending a mail? Hello. Okay. Gmail.com. It accepted. RCPT to you only. Sorry. Oh, it has went somewhere else. Okay, yeah. srj.shet@gmail.com. It will give you a relay error. If doesn't allow, it will give a relay error. Relay error means you are not allowed to see. Relay denied. IP possibly forged. And somebody actually this is the Gmail IP address 49 something, and your IP address is something different. That is the reason why the receiver always checks the sender with SPF, Sender Policy Framework. So that is not possible. Now we can try from local, it will work because local relay is allowed. Okay, you can check the log also, and the log is var log, main log. Var log, main log. Somebody is trying. So lost input channel. This is the rule set relay denied. We get all errors in logs. This is how you troubleshoot mail servers. This is all actually about a mail server. Okay. This comes under the RLC such session. DNS SMTP mail they have given 6:30. Any point I must let me check. They are using postfix and sendmail. They have only given postfix only, no sendmail. I given you the details regarding sendmail, postfix and sendmail also. 6:29. 6:29. Only thing that they are given is the one diagram is given to understand how SMTP works. That I will give you. So this is my external box. This is my external box. And the user is user 1. Suppose at abc.com. And it is trying to send mail to user 2 at xyz.com. So this is the mail channel that we have to create. So what happens? This is my box, and I have a mail server. Okay, this mail server have many components. This is mail server of xyz.com. Okay, so there will be a component called mail transfer agent. Okay, MDA, mail delivery agent, mail user agent. Okay, these are the different available policies. Okay, so what does it does? It directly connects to the MTA. This is completely mail server. We have given an overview directly connecting to the mail server. Actually, it is directly connecting to the MTA with port number 25, and it checks the to address to whom I send the mail. Okay, two things it will check: either it is local or it is remote. How to find it is local or remote? If it is xyz.com, then it is local. Okay, if it is something else, means other than xyz.com, it is remote mail. Means MT decides where to send the mail, right? Okay, so it will decide whether it is local or remote. If it is local, it will pass to MDA, mail delivery agent. And what the mail delivery agent do? Mail delivery agent will put it to the respective mailbox. Your mail will be sent. Somebody is sending the mail. It will go to mail delivery agent. It will put to your right. And what is the purpose of user agent? User agent is used for composing mail. This also checks whether it is local or remote. If it is remote, again it tries to connect to the MTA of the other person. Get it? So this is how you mail server works. This is the only thing they are given in the okay, only MTA components, MDA delivery agent, M user agent. User agent is the composer. When you use the client, when you open the Gmail and compose something, that you call as the MUA. Okay. When you send it out, when the MDA works. Actually, MUA and MDA works with delivery agent itself. You can. MDA will decide where to send the mail. Okay. When it is remote, it finds local. Local means it will give you here. Again, it finds remote. So it will ask the MTA to connect to the remote MTA. So MTA connects to the remote MTA and send the mail. Okay, that's the MTA transfer agent concepts. Okay.
Like notification servers and they will configure SMTP or
SMTP. They should have a mail service.
no, I'm asking like Flipkart or Amazon. Like notification will come now received or something. We will receive mail.
There is mail server. That is
They
done
will
by
configure via if they have the Google email server like third party, like notification servers and all. They will configure via this SMTP or
SMTP. It's SMTP only. The service is provided by Gmail. Service is provided any third party. Concept is this one. Same concept. This protocol won't change. This concept won't change. SMTP only. Okay. Only they will configure in that code. What code they write, they will configure that which is the host name. Just like you configure in your mobile. You configure Gmail in your mobile now. What you will give? 25 will be there. OpenIMAP will be there. You will be giving the host name. You are giving your username. You are giving the password. Same configuration will be done in their client service. This is already authentication. Authentication is already set. So once authentication is set, rest everything is your application. When you click it, place an order, send a mail. Okay. When somebody shipped it, they will initiate one click. It's shipped. So you will send a mail. Again, that what you call Flipkart will send the mail again. Because everyone have their own GUI. Okay. Order placing team have their own GUI. The shipment team, okay, to whom they are passing, Blue Dart, any other persons, they have their own pages. Click it out. When Blue Dart have their own tracking messages, Blue Dart will have that reference number. That reference will go to the Flipkart again. They will tell that it is been delivered. So it will get to from the Blue Dart, will receive to Flipkart, and Flipkart will send you the mail that it has been delivered. You will get only mail from Flipkart, not from Blue Dart. Only from Flipkart. They will get a message. That is also SMS. Also you will get. How? That is also notification they set. They will set on Messenger. SMS Messenger are there. Paid versions are there. You can configure that. Okay. So that you will send notification in messages. Possible. So concept is SMTP, mail server. Okay. Only thing that you have a complete connection to all. So 25 should be opened. Okay. Pop IMAP 110 to 143 all should be opened. Then only you will receive and send mail. There are n number of mail servers are there. Exim is one mail server. Exim. So in Linux, Windows is also there is mail servers. Okay. Many SMTP servers are there. Shall we stop it? Samba, SCNX, kernel. These are the main topics that we have. Okay. Samba sharing, we should know. Samba sharing, remote Samba, Windows share to local. We can complete it in 2 weekends. At most for 2 weekends, we will complete. Next week, another weekend. So by that time, you have any questions, you can write it down the questions also. Okay. If you want any mock interview session, I can set that also. There are many more things are there. I'm not many. It's not like uncovered. I have covered it, but you have to go through it. On practice is must. You have to do that. NFS and all. Try to do it. Again, delete everything, install everything. One more point is LVM. We will take it next class. I will send. This recording also I will send.